So, why does mindset matter when it comes to being fit, healthy, and strong? I'll give you an example. You're at work, someone brought in a box of donuts, and every time you walk past that box of donuts, there's a little voice saying, you would like a donut, have a donut. You're being pulled towards having a donut, and you know in the back of your mind that you're going to give in eventually and have a donut. Now, you can't prevent that person bringing donuts into the workspace. And other moments in your life, you're not going to be able to stop people throwing temptation in front of you. And you've got to understand that this feeling of temptation is hardwired in you. It's why, as a species, we've survived, because we know what can make us feel good, make us happy, make us want to go out, then search for food. And that's where dopamine, the chemical in our brain, comes in. Our brain always wants to have dopamine. It wants to reward us. It wants to make us feel better. It wants to make us feel like we've achieved something. And that's why the temptation is there as you walk past those donuts. So the good thing about it, though, is you can really kind of revamp the brain to resist having the donuts, but still have the dopamine that the brain wants to give you. And this comes from you happen to place a greater value on something else. So you've placed a value on those donuts. So what you want to do is place a greater value on, say, having some fruit, or going for a walk, doing some exercise, listening to some music, whatever it is that's different from having the donuts, but it still gives you that dopamine. So think to yourself, next time you get that temptation, what is it that you're going to get from it? And is there something else you can do that will give you greater value, give you a better result in the long term? What I find, though, as well, is you use these next 3 strategies. This will help you break this cycle that you're in with temptation for the wrong things and get you being more tempted towards the more beneficial habits and behaviors. First thing is just stop doing the bad habit, the bad behavior. Just stop doing it. Try to create an environment that makes it a lot harder for you to act on it. There's a lot more friction to you actually falling for that temptation. The next one is, every time you don't give in, savor it. Say, I did well. That was a win. I didn't give in to my temptations on the bad, negative habits and behaviors. It's really important to savor those wins, to, when they come along, embrace them, celebrate them. And the last one is, focus on new rewards. What other things can you do that will bring you the same satisfaction, the same pleasure, without having to sacrifice your health, fitness, and strength? And if you follow those 3 things, then the box of donuts in the office space is going to be less tempting, and you're going to feel more empowered to be able to resist that temptation.